Steve Gamache with the Chef Knives to Go quick look product video, and this time we are looking at the Richmond SKD 11 Nakiri 165mm knife. This line of knives has a construction composed of SKD 11 semi-stainless tool steel, high-speed tool steel, and the heat treat rating is about 62 Rockwell on that core steel. It does have a stainless cladding on either side with a layered appearance to it, kind of a Damascus style look to it, with some hand-cut kanji in it. We'll take a little closer look at that. So it is an all stainless over semi-stainless blade. The weight on the knife is 182 grams, about 6.4 ounces, and the blade length is right about 165 as advertised. The overall length, about 11.3 inches on this particular knife. The spine thickness, these are thin knives, so the spine thickness here on this blade is pretty much about 1.75 millimeter all the way throughout the knife, pretty close to that. And the height back here at the heel is about 50.7 or 50.6, and in the middle it's about 50.9, so it's pretty much similar throughout. Some Nakiris vary, so I've got two measurements I take. Handle is just a good, nicely finished black pack-of-wood handle with nice fit and finish into the bolster, and just a good overall feel to it. Not too big, not too small. Balance point on this blade is just in front of the bolster, so a little bit behind a pinch grip gives it a very nimble feel. Let's take a closer look at this knife. So there's your thickness, 1.75 approximately, pretty much maintaining that all the way through. And there's the look of the cladding. This is a thin blade overall, so there's not a lot they can do to convex the blade, but they did a pretty nice job on the width that they had available, the thickness that they had available. And you do get some sticking on soft foods because it is a pretty shiny blade, and that's just the nature of this style, but so it's an interesting look to it. You can see the core steel showing through there. The fit and finish is very good on the knife. It's finished nicely throughout, including the choil area and also the spine. Very sharp out of the box. I'll give it a good solid 6 out of 10 on the sharpness. And the profile on this blade is pretty flat. It's got a little bit of belly towards the heel of the knife, and it's not perfectly level flat like some Nakiris are. Let's put it on our board to take a look at it. This is an overall a very thin blade, as you might suspect from me saying it, and also the specifications. So this thing flies through soft ingredients really well, like onions and such. So there's what it looks like on the board. You've got a little bit of a belly towards the front. You could rock over short stuff with this, no problem. And it's got a nice, decent flat spot, but it's not level flat like some Nakiris are. I think it's a good compromise. If you're not a super flat push cutter type person, this is kind of a good compromise in my opinion. So there you just have a good all-around high-performance Nakiri, thin, relatively light, nice fit and finish. This is the Richmond SKD Nakiri 165mm knife.